So you've done all the work, but you still can't land your first client. This is what happens when you don't do it often. So you've done all the work, you've got all the knowledge, but you still can't gain your first client. This is what you got to do. So to get your first client, you have to start off by understanding what niche are you wanting to go in. So figure out get an idea of, like, do you want to go to restaurants, chiropractors, like just figure out like what is the easiest. Do you have any like knowledge in those fields, anything like that, and then go from there. So first you want to find a niche. So once you find a niche and you have an idea of who you want to talk to and the business owners that you want to actually talk to, you want to make sure that you have a plan / research. So when you're going into these businesses, you want to make sure that you have an idea of how you're going to talk to them, how are you going to get them to give you a meeting. So what I like to do is I like to just start researching the company. So you want to look at their social media, try to find like what are they interested in? Like, do they have family and stuff like that. So what I do is I go on their social media, I see like what are they posting, like how's their website, like things like that. So, and then I find something that they don't have and that they could really benefit from. And then I show them that I could help them with this, and this just like explodes them with value, and then no matter what, they want to do business with me. So if you find, once you do your research and you have an idea, like you want to be able to walk into the business and know everyone's name and not forget them, because that's the worst thing. If you forget a name, that's no fun. So plan your research. So once you go into business, have a plan, know what you're going to do. So when you go into a business, make sure you have all of your flyers, all of your materials with you, and make sure that there's no spelling errors or anything like that. So have a plan, do your research, and then provide value. Provide value. So when you walk into these businesses, they get sold every day on just dumb stuff. And what these people aren't doing is, what everyone does nowadays is they try to get $1 for what they have. And if you give just free value that they can benefit from, they'll want to talk to you, because you're not like just going to them for money. You actually you're genuine and you want to help them. So if you're providing them value and like value that they can benefit from, no matter what, they're going to want to do business with you. So if you do your research and provide the value that what you figured out they need help with, and then you provide that value for them for free, be like, hey, look, I'm going to do it. This is step by step how I'm going to get you to here, and just like that. So that's what I would do if I was in your position. So step 4 is So what I mean by professional is make sure that you have all of your stuff branded, looking professional. So if you do this correctly, they'll think that you're gonna like, oh, it's $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month. But if you like give them like you're just like, you got like a professional logo, you got your website done, you got all this, like you got your flyers. If you watch my other videos, you have your timeline, you've got your W-9, you got your agreement, you got all this, just you got presentations for them, branded presentation that look really good. They're gonna be like, holy cow, this guy knows what he's doing and he can help me. Because their objections is they don't know you They don't know you. So they don't know you, the work that you do, and like that, because these are the most important things. So if you can handle these objections, it's just the only reason that they couldn't like go for it is you didn't do one of these steps right, or you didn't qualify them and they don't have enough money to pay you. So if you actually like are genuine and like show your personality and then like just talk to them as a human, not trying to sell them and stuff like that, because no one likes to be sold to. It's just annoying. So if you show them that like you're a nice person, you're calm, you actually want to help them, boom, that's a check mark. If you show them that you're professional and you actually have your shit together, then they know that you can actually do the work and you actually do a good job. So if you're showing them that you like with these presentations, with these flyers, with like anything that you give them, if they're branded and they look good, then they can trust you that you're gonna like do their work good. Because if your work is good, then the work that you provide them will be the same. So, and then the third problem, what I do is I make sure that they understand how much the competition is paying for these businesses. So if you're going to a chiropractor, agencies are charging chiropractors like $10,000, $20,000 a month, like crazy numbers for advertising on social media. So you'd be like, the competition is paying these chiropractors $10,000 a month, which is absolutely crazy. And what I want to do for you is I want to provide a full service plan so we can get everything you need done at no additional charges. So what these companies are doing is they're paying hourly rates. They're charging you if you need something to be changed. They're charging you monthly rates, retainer fees, all these stuff that just piles on them and they don't like it. So if you'd be like, hey, I got this plan, a full service plan that's cheaper than all the competition, is everything that you need, and without any contracts, any additional fees, no hourly rates, nothing like that. It's one fee. If you just be like that, then I'm like, hey, all right, I understand that. And then like, that's perfect. That's what I need. So boom, those are all of your objections. And if you do all this right, there is no reason you should not get a client. So tip 5. So once you have all of your stuff together, make sure you have a little like, so you understand like how, because some people will have objections just because they don't like really like want to spend money on stuff, because like no one really wants to like spend money on stuff. So what you want to do is show them that this can help them. So you want to make sure that they understand that this can, so show them. So you want to show them that they can benefit from this and that they can actually get results from this. So if they don't have a good website, be like, your conversion rates are just, you're not getting any leads. If you had a good website, we can get your conversion rates up, make sure people are subscribing to your mailing list. If you don't have a mailing list, I'll create that. I'll create monthly newsletters so people get engaged with you, so they understand like what you're doing, and they actually, not necessarily a client connection, but more of like a friend connection. So if you show them that like, you can, rather than people be like, oh, I need to go to the chiropractor, darn it, I don't want to do this. If you switch it and say, let's just make this as a friend. So if you show them that like, you can just turn that around and show them that like, hey, how's it going? Like just like a more friendly approach to it, rather than like, oh no, I have to schedule an appointment with the chiropractor, darn it, my back's hurting, I don't want to do this. If you show them like you can like actually brand them as like a personality rather than just like a chiropractor, they'll be like, it's done. So show them that you can actually give them results. So, and the last step is results. So if you do all this right, if you do all that right, dude, stars. So make sure you handle their objections without making it salesy. Don't make like handling objections salesy. Make it more of a show your personalities when you're doing this. Like laugh about it. And then when you do all these steps, so when you find your niche, you know who you're gonna like talk to, the businesses that you're gonna go into. Once you plan and research the business, just just make sure you understand the business, how it's operating, stuff like that. And then provide value of what they're not doing and what the competition is doing. So I'm sure these business owners know what the competition is doing, and they're probably like, oh, I can't afford it. But if you show them that they can afford it, then it's just like, why not? And then show them that you're professional. So if you're younger, you just gotta show them that, like, hey, I might be young, but like, I got this. You know what I mean? So, and then just show them like what you can accomplish with them, like the work that you can do for them. And then just step 6, show them that you can actually give them results. So just give them results. So once like you got them as a client, blah, 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 show them the results that they can get. So that's the biggest thing. So like a lot, like what I would like recommend is like you can even like start off by doing if they're like a global, you can do it like just like Facebook ads, something like that. So just like big numbers at the like, oh, it might not give results like people walking in, but they'll see, oh wow, like 10,000 people, 50,000 people, holy cow, 50,000 people saw this for $50, like, you know what I mean? So give them something like they can get excited about. So once you give them results, they'll be like, oh man, I love this. Okay, we need to do this more often. Let's get a contract or something like that. But yeah, so this is just a couple of tips that you can use when you're trying to find your first client. So it might be hard, but it's just a barrier that you have to get through. And once you're through it, it's up road from there. Well, there's going to be some more barriers, but once you get your first client, it's going to feel so much better, and you can do it, and then you can know that you can do it over and over and over and over again. So just know that if you're putting in the work, if you put in the time, if you're actually putting in action, one day you will get it. One day you're going to get results. Just know that. So I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the day. Make sure you get out there, start killing it, grinding, and one day it's going to happen to you. So peace, guys.